The city was unforgiving in winter. Icy winds sliced through layers of cardboard and tattered blankets like knives. For Jacob, a man who had once known warm dinners and holiday laughter, the streets had become home for the past 4 years. Once a construction worker, with calloused hands and a humble apartment, Jacob lost everything when an injury cost him his job, and the medical bills ate what little savings he had. He had no family to turn to. He had pride, though, and a heart that time and tragedy hadn't hardened. That morning, like most others, Jacob sat on a milk crate near the corner of 5th and Main, nursing a lukewarm cup of coffee someone had handed him. He didn't ask for money, only nodded respectfully at passersby, sometimes offering a "God bless you" to those who noticed him. The world often walked past without a glance, until something caught his eye. A black leather wallet lay on the sidewalk, half buried under fresh snow. People kept stepping over it, too busy on their phones, or in too much of a rush to care. Jacob picked it up, brushing the snow off its edges. It was heavy and well made, the kind of wallet that belonged to someone who didn't have to count pennies. Inside was over 700 in crisp bills, credit cards, a driver's license, and a folded picture of a smiling family. 2 young kids and a man who looked like he'd never missed a meal. Jacob could have kept it. No one saw him pick it up. That money could have fed him for months, gotten him off the street for a little while. But he stared at the photo and saw more than a stranger. He saw someone with people who depended on him. Jacob remembered what it felt like to be needed, to have someone waiting for him to come home. He walked for over an hour, following the address on the license. When he finally knocked on the door of a brick townhouse in the nicer part of town, the man who answered looked puzzled and cautious. "Mr. Lucas?" Jacob asked. "Yes. I found your wallet." The man's eyes widened. "You found this?" "I've been looking everywhere." Jacob handed it over without hesitation. "Everything's inside. I didn't touch a dollar. Just thought you'd want it back." Lucas opened the wallet, verified the contents, and looked up, stunned. "You could have just taken the money." Jacob smiled gently. "Wouldn't be right." Lucas tried to offer him cash. He pulled out a few hundred and extended it. But Jacob refused. "Just do something kind for someone else someday," he said, tipping his beanie and turning away. For the next few days, Jacob didn't think much of it. He went back to his regular corner, surviving on donated coffee, leftover sandwiches, and the warmth of his memories. Until one snowy afternoon, a sleek black car pulled up beside him. Out stepped Lucas, the man with the wallet. But this time he wasn't alone. With him were 2 others, and they had paperwork in hand and a nervous, hopeful smile on their faces. "Jacob," Lucas said, "I've been looking for you." Jacob stood confused. "I couldn't stop thinking about what you did. You had nothing and still chose to do the right thing. I asked myself, what kind of world do we live in where men like you are left to freeze on the streets?" Jacob didn't know how to respond. Lucas took a deep breath. "I own a few properties across town. One of them just got renovated. It's fully furnished, has heating water, a stocked fridge, and it's yours." "What? It's yours?" Lucas repeated. "No rent. Just a fresh start." Jacob's lip trembled. For a moment, he couldn't speak. His whole body shook, not from cold, but from disbelief. "You don't have to do this." "But I want to." People like you deserve second chances." They drove him across the city. When they unlocked the door to the apartment, Jacob stepped inside and instantly broke down. The scent of clean linen, the sight of a bed with real blankets, a kitchen with food, and a closet with new clothes. It overwhelmed him. He hadn't felt human in years. Tears rolled down his weathered cheeks as he sat on the edge of the bed. "I don't know how to thank you." "You already did," Lucas replied. "You showed me what integrity looks like." That night, Jacob slept under a roof, not stars. And for the first time in years, he didn't dream of the past. He dreamed of tomorrow. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments to remind the world that doing good always comes back to you. Let's spread hope, one story at a time.